Well, I got a new toy for the workshop. It is a Foley Bell Saw planer molder. This is the 5 horsepower version. Show you under the hood here. Here's your in-feed roller. And step around to the side, I can show you the cutter head right there. It was a little bit rusted. I've tried to clean it up a little bit, but I think once you run a couple thousand board feet through here, that'll clean off all the rust on the cutter head. And then there's your outfeed roller. The transmission here to take down the speed of the cutter head down to the speed of the rollers. I think this has a lot more power than my smaller Delta portable one I have now. Like I said, this was a 5 horsepower, 220 volt monster. I cleaned up the table. I used just a Black & Decker mouse with a pad of 220 grit on it, and used WD-40 to kind of use as a lubricant to bring it up to the cast iron. And if you look, I don't know if you can see this on the video, not real well, but the cast iron barely has any linear marks from boards passing through it. I don't think this machine was used very much. The motor on this thing is humongous. You can see right there. And I bought it off of Craigslist. I hold up the lift mechanism and this thing just runs real nice and smooth. I mean, it barely takes any effort. And there's the scale. I don't know if you can see that moving a little bit there. Show you a walk around. Got 3 extra blades for it. I should say 2 sets of blades and an extra one. So a total of 3 sets, and then that extra one. And then some molding cutters. This one is one of the more fancier ones, and I don't know if you can see on it very well, but do you see the lines that go diagonally? It looks like it was from a file, possibly, is what I'm thinking, because that would be a hardened steel. It looks like maybe someone made it or something. And then this is some other stuff I got with it. Knife setting jigs for the planer blades. Got to put a new 220 plug on it. I haven't yet fired it up because I don't have the right 220 plug. I'm not in the workshop now, as you can see, but once I get the correct 220 plug, I'll definitely fire this thing up and see how she runs. But it's got casters on the bottom, help move it around. This thing weighs a ton. It takes quite a bit of effort just to move it around, mainly because the motor on it probably weighs 100 pounds alone. Then you have the cast iron table, and then the steel drum. But if you can still buy cutters for these, like the molding cutters, I've got, like I said, 3 sets of planer blades. That should last me quite a while. If there's any more sets of molding cutters out there, like I don't know if eBay has them that'll fit this, but it is a 3 knife cutter head. So there it is. Can't wait to put it in the new workshop. Thank you for watching.